Tempest stirred, waking slowly. His expression was blank, his memories seemingly lost. He looked around, confused and vulnerable, nothing like the menacing figure from before. "Where am I?" he asked, his voice devoid of its usual menace. Bep watched him closely, torn between his initial anger and a newfound understanding. He realized that Tempest wasn't just a villain to be defeated. He had lost his way, much like Bep had once felt in his own life. Bep took a deep breath, setting the book aside. "Tempest is Bep's best friend," he said, choosing his words carefully. "We went on adventure, found treasure. Now we all go home." Tempest looked uncertain, caught between believing Bep's words and the nagging doubt in his eyes, but Bep's sincerity was undeniable. Onyx nodded in support, his presence comforting as he stood beside his friend. As they left the dungeon, Bep's thoughts were filled with everything he'd learned about Tempest. He no longer saw him as just an enemy. He saw someone who needed a second chance and could find a place just as Bep had. Returning to the Iron Caves with a new, albeit unconventional, sense of camaraderie, Bep invited Tempest and Onyx into his tavern, where they found warmth, food, and laughter. It wasn't long before the three joined forces permanently, purchasing the tavern and transforming it into a bustling establishment, known far and wide. They called it the Bottomless Cauldron, Tempest's idea, a nod to the endless food and fellowship they hoped to provide. The Bottomless Cauldron became a beacon of hospitality, with Bep's cooking, Onyx's fiery personality, and Tempest's newfound humility. No one who walked through its doors would be judged by their past or their species, and every guest would be welcomed with a hearty meal and the promise of friendship. Together, Bep, Onyx, and Tempest found a new purpose, and the family they had each longed for in their own ways. And though the pan Bep wielded remained a symbol of his unorthodox heroism, the bonds he forged truly defined his most incredible adventure.